I'm a northern end guy. I born and raised in the Rhine-Holz area. Graduated from Calico in 1972, and then I went in the Marine Corps from 72 to 75. 75, got out of the Marine Corps and started at the county prison in February of 75 as a correctional officer. I was at the prison from 75 to 78 as a CO, and then I left there as a lieutenant. I got promoted to a lieutenant there. Came to the sheriff's office. I was a county transfer to the sheriff's office in April of 78, and I became a deputy sheriff April of 78. I was deputy sheriff number 5, and now we have 55. I was promoted to assistant chief deputy in middle of 79, and then, of course, I was the assistant chief deputy for Sheriff 1 and Sheriff 2 and Sheriff 3. Sheriff 4 promoted me to chief deputy, Sheriff Bumberger. Mm-hmm. In his 5th year, of course, beginning of the second term, the end of his 5th year, December 12th of 2000, Sheriff Bumberger and his wife and some friends went on a trip, I think it was over to England, and Sheriff Bumberger had a heart attack and died on the return trip home. He died in Iceland. So December 12, 2000, I came to work as a chief deputy sheriff, and the phone rang, and by statute, by law, in the death of the sheriff or the absence of the sheriff or the retirement of the sheriff, the chief deputy sheriff becomes the acting sheriff until the next election, which is the following year. 10 years later, here we are. Mm-hmm. December 12th of 2000, I became the acting sheriff. December 17th of 2010 is when I am going to be here for the last working day in this building. One of my personal goals when I became sheriff was to, when I turned the sheriff torch over to the next sheriff, like I received it myself. Actually, I received it in absentia because he died in Iceland. But each sheriff that I worked for took us another click higher. But my goal when I turned the torch over to the next sheriff was to make sure that I turn a sheriff's office over to the next sheriff in better shape than what I received it. And I am convinced that I'm going to be doing that.